So you know what's one thing I always wonder about, Mike?
Yes.
What a male locker room really looks like. Because you know what it looks like in the movies, right?
Yeah, I know.
And it's like people slapping each other and joking and being really crude. Is it really like that?
It is. It is the same thing. A lot of male bonding going on. But I'll tell you this, it's best to get into a male locker room like before a match. After the match, it's
more chilled, yeah, you know, because everybody has
chilled.
the testosterone going. And
Exactly.
I think it's
Plus
the
the
same
aromas.
with... Yeah, oh my God. I never thought about the aromas.
Yeah.
Ugh, sense. Yeah, I mean, even a female locker room, it's kind of like... I don't know, it's not as rough, probably.
Okay.
I would venture to say. You know what I think? I think we need to experience it for ourselves.
Yes,
so
we need.
Which of you are going to invite us to your locker rooms, male or female? Go ahead and hit us up. You know how to do that.
Absolutely. Nakamakawa, which show are you watching?
Sports Central. Hello and karibuni. It's definitely time for us and you to go ahead and get comfortable as we find out what's good in the sports world.
Absolutely. We have quite the show for you, so hey, do not move a muscle. We're your hosts, Mike Mondo.
And I'm Wanjira Longhour. I know you're burning to find out what's happening on this episode of Sports Central.
The recent trip by the SportPesa Premier League All-Stars to Spain served as an indicator for work that was needed to be done in order for our players to participate with the big names of international football.
And despite their 2 losses, we certainly saw many wonderful things to highlight in the 2 fixtures. Let's have a look.
It was a great initiative to get that chance for Kenyan players to play against top clubs in Spain. Yeah? Bearing in mind that, of course, Spain always dominate football in Europe, and we got a chance to play against Cordoba, which is playing the 2nd division in Spain.
This is exposure. Exposure, see what's going on out there. Measure yourself against the best. Ask yourself the hard questions. Can I do this? 4-1 in the first game, okay, tough. 1-0 in the second game. Within how many days? 4 or 5 days? Can you imagine if you're there for another 1 month? I think for me that investment is what we've lacked in Kenyan game, and you know, just to have that investment being done 1.5 years into office says that in 8 years, I can tell you we'll be beating Barcelona, not Cordoba.
I can say that, of course, our players learned a lot, but I cannot say that maybe we are in that level to challenge against them, because at the moment, of course, we have done nothing in terms of supporting our players from a lower level up to this age. But in the end, of course, we tried to play against them. They were very tough. They are very good on and off the ball. And I know that our players learned a lot. And, of course, they'll bring that experience to our Kenyan Premier League as well as national team.
So part of being ready for the national assignment means that you have to be exposed. So what are we doing? Under 13s, under 15s, 17s, 20s. Expose them. Prepare them for the big stage. That's what we are doing. So now with Southampton trip, now with under 20 playing Egypt, playing South Africa, when you move that kid into the national team, it's not a shock in the system. I tell you, it's almost impossible to pick a kid from Busia village and put them in the national team. Not because they don't have the talent, they probably have the best talent, but they're not exposed enough mentally to do that. So you probably will never do that. Look for the big nations. Maybe from NSL, that's possible. From Premier League, that's possible. Because more or less they're competing at the same level. So for us, it has to be long term. Second is the system that picks the best under 13s, under 15s, the best in the country, who then are trained in a certain way, exposed in a certain way to go to these trips, so that in the future, mentally they are opened up to the competition on our level. We continue to work and to encourage to have these competitions so we can up our game, to have club licensing so our clubs can try to have their homes. But it's an investment issue also. So let's see where we go.
The more they get this exposure to play against the European clubs, I know that for sure they will be able to compete even with those players who are coming from European League when we do our call-up for the national team. And I believe that for sure the way they displayed the game in Spain, I know that they are ready to compete, and maybe sooner or later they are going to take these positions that are being handled by the players who are coming from Europe.
I'm encouraged by where we are today. I want to see by 2020 where this is. And I think in another couple of years we can be at a good place.
Of course, the team that we had in Spain against Sevilla and Cordoba, I can say that the preparation has already started. But now we just need to go back and try to make sure that we get as many friendlies as possible so that there is that continuation of that team that played against Sevilla. We have continuation in those friendly matches, and I believe that in September, of course, we have several friendly matches. In November, we have several friendly matches, and I believe that comes December, we'll already have a good team that will participate in CHAN.
So I'm really putting the pressure required to get this done. And hopefully we can pull it off and look back and say that CHAN changed our future in Kenyan football.